afternoon, everybody. Ollamh here, and welcome back to Let's Play Dark Parables, The Curse of Briar Rose. Now, one of the interesting things that I found with this game in particular is, now YouTube Gaming has, they have like the list of games that you can tag and tell people, hey, this is what I'm playing. Which is kind of awesome, really. And they have just a long list of the Dark Parable games, but they don't have this one. This is like the one that they're like, we really don't want people to, we really don't want people to tag this one because we don't want people to be playing this one or some shit like that. I don't know why, but they don't have, Curse of Briar Rose is like the one that they don't list. And it's like, why not? That's the one. It would figure, wouldn't it? The one that I'm playing is the one they don't want to talk about. They're like, no. We don't. Nobody actually plays this game except for sad people. Or at least nobody professes that they play this game except for sad people. So yeah, I don't know why. I don't get why they would be like, oh yeah, we're totally like, yes, tons of people. Oh yeah, that's it. It's just opens right up, really. Okay. Obviously here we need a sword and an axe, which we do not have. Was there anything? No, okay. Decoration sword. Well, hey, we actually need that. But yeah, how they decide, I would love to know how they decide what ones they're are going to be on the official list and how I mean, do the creators of the game have to come forward and say, hey, we have this game, here is our game, you can officially do this? Or is it a case of, well, you have to technically be able to do Let's Plays of it, which is kind of a debatable thing, because, yeah, doing Let's Plays could technically actually count as, oh, the doll, right, okay, could actually technically count as, like, doing, okay, so we need circular emblems for that, right, what was I saying? Oh, right. Let's Plays could technically qualify as fair use. It's one of those things where it's like, I don't think there's been an actual court case involving that. But with provided you're doing commentary, you're doing, you're playing in a specific style. It technically, I mean, I've made the case on one of my videos before as far as, well, can that qualify as fair use? And I actually went through like the list of what criteria do you have to meet in order to be fair use. And I am just totally rambling while I'm trying to find this. But yeah, I mean, I don't know how they do it. I don't know how they decide, well, what are we going to list? I would love to know. If somebody knows, leave a comment down below. I want to know, how does YouTube decide what games they're going to list on their little, oh, hey, you can tag this and, you can tag this game and tell people, well, this is what game you're playing. I like that. I think it was a good move. It would have been nice if they didn't have to, if they had done that themselves and had been original with that instead of stealing that from Dailymotion. But, they've got it now. They're using it now. So, I mean, that's the important part, right? YouTube kind of feels like at times like the like World of Warcraft for video hosting services. You know, World of Warcraft was like, it wasn't the first MMO. A lot of people regard it as being the best MMO. But most of the stuff that they have done and most of the stuff that they have added to their service is actually like stuff that they've totally stolen from others. Like, you remember back when they added the titles and the like, you know, well, farm up this much stuff or kill this many things and you get like this title and this special, ooh. It does nothing. It doesn't really help you at all. But they stole that. They actually stole that. That was not their idea. That was stolen from Lord of the Rings Online. Lord of the Rings Online, you could, you know, you did. If you went through in one specific area, you killed like 10 spiders, you got to be the spider foe. If you kill, you know, if you went on to kill another 30, I think it was, then you got to be called, then you were called, then all of a sudden you were called the, you know, you were called the something else. And, okay. Alright, so that we need to actually bring that around to here. And then there, so this one. Okay, so yeah, you come up here and over. You come down and over. Yeah, and they're just like mirror images of each other, so everybody's basically doing the same thing here. But at least with Lord of the Rings Online, when you went to like the second level, you actually got some benefits from your title earned. You know, you didn't just get a new title, you got a new title, plus you got plus you got some resistance to poison and stuff like that. It was better. It was better done. And it was something that wasn't, it was something that they created for their game. And then, you had Blizzard and World of Warcraft come along and kind of look at you and say, what you got there? Oh, you put deeds in this. Oh, well, let's try it out. Deeds are nice. I like deeds. I'm totally going to put some deeds in my game. And that's kind of what they did. They stole a lot of stuff from up-and-coming competitors, honestly. And that's kind of what YouTube does. That's what they did with their, you mean we can have like a list of games and say, okay, well, we people want to see this game. Well, they can search for that game and, you don't have to put it in the tags. You just tell us you're playing this game and, well, all right. They saw Dailymotion do that, and Dailymotion was actually having moderate success with that, and YouTube's like, hey, so you got like special sections for your games, huh? Hey, you guys think you can do this? You can? All right. Cool. Yeah, we like that. We're going to take it. And I mean, that's not necessarily a bad thing, because honestly, if you come up with a really good idea, you really have kind of a limited there's really kind of a limited shelf life on that. Let's see here. That's right. There was this here. This goes here. And then... Yes, I saw that ghost. I saw that ghosty girl. I don't know, how is she how is she like both a ghost and like a so she's, you know, Briar Rose is supposed to be asleep, but she's walking around as a ghost. I don't get that. I don't get how she, how is that a thing? How is she walking around? And seriously, who set up all these damn puzzles and stuff? I mean, was this something that was just part of their? Was this just part of their castle at the from the very beginning? Just, oh yeah, well, you know, we don't like our people, so we're gonna like set up all kinds of stuff to make sure that we like our people. We like our people, but we don't want them in our castle or on our grounds, so we're going to set up all kinds of, like, goofy-ass puzzles and stuff like that to keep them out of our way. So we have a potion coin. Wonder where that could go. I think it was up here. Oh, we've got more stuff here. Oh, we've got the owl head now. Okay. Sometimes the little bits just stand out like a mile, you know, just stand out like crazy. And then sometimes they actually do blend in. Yeah. Like I said, these games aren't particularly, you know, they do have stories. They absolutely do have stories to them. And yes, there is a story behind this and everything. And that's just a key sitting out in the middle of nowhere. Energy cell. Okay. And there is a story, but of course, they focus... I mean, these, particularly the Dark Parable games, their first few were really, really focused on, hey, you know, game. This is a game. This is something for somebody to sit down and play. We'll give them a little bit of a story, but not like, we're not going to give them a massive story or anything like that. And later on in the series, they do get a bit more story. They do look at it and say, "Oh, wait, people are actually wanting a story, not like, you know, just a bunch of hidden object puzzles and stuff like that. They're actually wanting an honest-to-goodness story." Well, okay, let's focus a bit more on the story. And they do kind of, and some of them, they focus more on the telling the story than on the gameplay. But I think towards the end, towards the much later ones, they really found their balance. They said, okay, people need to be able to play the game. They want to play a game. But at the same time, it's not like they don't want to just sit there and, you know, play a game. They want to know, well, what's the story? Because we're not really getting much of a story here. We're getting little bits and pieces of something, but not like a really a good, like a story. So the energy cell can go here, and this gives us a teleport back and forth between the outer world and Wait, wasn't it? I think it was down here. Yeah. So, alright. So we have a spindle. We have a stuffed guy that was hanging. And we have, what the hell? Someone probably forgot to release this prisoner when the castle was abandoned. Wow. They literally starved a guy to death. What the fuck? Okay, what are you looking for? To see yourself best, I may be of help. Well, you're a mirror. Sturdy and durable, use me to trek on rugged land. That sounds like, okay, so now it looks like you're wanting me to put something in your mouth. Not sure I'm not sure that's the best request. So I've got a rope. And I need to do something with the rope. Oh, wow, really? I gotta go all the way back to the beginning. All the way back to the beginning. All the way back to the beginning. Wow, okay. That's one of those times where it's like, you know how in games they kind of say, well, we haven't been to this location in a while, so we really need to go back there. And they, and it's like, and so often it's like, well, you forgot something, or, well, your character didn't realize that they needed to pick something up. And it's so difficult to get people back to where they started if it's not, well, you have a locked door or something like that, so you need to find the key and you have to go on, basically you can't do anything at this location right now until you find, this whatever. That's about the only way you can really get somebody back to their starting location without it seeming a little contrived and a little weird. And I realize how frustrating some of this must be, because I'm sure somebody out there is like, dude, it's right there. What the fuck? Why are you so stupid? Because, yes, it was literally right there. Why was I so stupid? What the fuck? Alright, so we have the key, the brass owl key. Oh, so you're giving me, I'm taking something out of your mouth. Alright, cool. The owl coin, that'll get us into the bird room. But that's going to have to wait until next time, because we are all out of time. As always, thank you guys very much for watching, and stay tuned for more from Ollamh Productions.
If you wanna see some
Cheerio!
crazy and also lazy, you should meet me and my friends.
Whoa! Oh dear God, you're right. I should. Ooh. Sorry. My bad. Sorry for what?
Right now. My friend made me put the stupid thing on. Sorry.
Looks good.
1 second. Let me go check.
No.